Welcome to the SaturdayMP Show, episode number 64, being recorded mostly live, January 28th, 2025. This is a show about shipping secure, high-quality software faster. And we do that through live demos and kind of hands-on coding and going through some examples. So hence the mostly live part is I try not to edit it too much. I like to think it's because it makes for unique videos, but it's mostly because I don't know how to edit stuff. And so I kind of like to think of it as the improv of, live of coding videos. So if you want a short little video, this is not the one. This is a longer form video. And again, mostly live. So we're going to attempt a capture the flag challenge, and I might fail at it. So you might watch someone fail to solve a problem, which you obviously won't see in an edited video. So yeah, like I said, today we're going to go to a picoCTF, which stands for Pico capture the flag. And so these are just kind of, oh yeah, excuse my voice. I'm recovering from a cold here. I still have a bit of a sore throat, so hopefully this comes through okay. But these are just kind of security, like cybersecurity challenges where you're the attacker usually trying to break into a website or figure out a security vulnerability. I like the picoCTFs because they're kind of on the easier side, which is good for me. And they're nice videos. Like Hack the Box sometimes requires a lot more tools and a little more complicated. So we'll stick with the picoCTF for now. And today I just picked a random one. So randomly I just picked format string problem number 3. So I've done a couple of these format strings before. I think 0 and 1. So I've skipped 2. I just randomly picked one. And so yeah, let's see if we can solve it. So I have everything set up here. Like I have all these binaries downloaded already. You can kind of see back here in VS Code. Let's just launch this instance. We might as well get that going. And here's the here's the code. Oh, we should probably commit this. Maybe let's add a README and just do an initial commit. Oh yeah, so you can find this too on, if you're looking for this repository, I have it under, maybe I should put it under SaturdayMP examples. But right now it's under my personal account, Mr. Big Red, picoCTF here. So you can, let's make this a little bigger. So yeah, you can find the problems I've solved here and how I solved them. So if you want spoilers, go here, I guess. Yeah, and if I'm pretty sure there's other ones out there that have solved all the picoCTFs you could probably find, but we whip C3. I guess maybe I didn't write the solution in there. But yeah, that's just where I keep things. So what have I put for these other readmes? Let's see. What did I put? Oh, I actually just put the solution. Okay. Not solved. Yeah, let's just put that in here. Okay. And then we can initial files for format string 3 problem. Oh shoot, I haven't set up my Git. Okay, I guess this is mostly live. Oh, what did I have to set up? How do I do that? Username. Okay, well, this is where usually I would hit the where's my GitHub Copilot? There we go. Use Copilot. So I probably don't have all this set up because I'm on my I'm on Windows. I'm on a Windows desktop, but I'm using Windows Subsystem for Linux. So I have Kali Linux here. And then, all right, so how do I set up my email and username for Git? So here we are here. So you can see here, this is in the Windows Subsystem for Linux down here. Oh, okay. You can use the following command. I don't see the command. Okay, I don't see the command. Did you forget to include it? I don't know if treating these like humans is not. Oh, there we go. Okay, so git config global. Okay, so let's see if that works. Git config global user.name Chris C. All right, that seemed like it worked. Global user.email boom. Okay. Now let's see if that worked. Yay! Okay, cool. Thank you, GitHub Copilot. So yeah, it's a lot of times. I actually went to a chat, a local meetup chat last night for the .NET user group here in Edmonton, and they were demonstrating some GitHub Copilot features and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of times I just use it as documentation, like so I don't have to switch context and go to Stack Overflow or something like that. I can just type it in there, which makes me think I think Stack Overflow probably should have added an IDE feature a long time ago. That would have been super useful. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so what is the problem here? Not this. All right, formats. This program doesn't contain a win function. So I'm assuming that must have been format string 2. Like these usually build on each other. So I downloaded the binary, I downloaded the source code, the libc, and the interpreter here. So I should be able to run it, and then I can connect to the instance here. So, all right, let's just try connecting to the instance and see what we get. So this is going to be challenging because I haven't done C programming in a while. So this must be the address space set v buffer. Is that a method in libc? I'll have to check. Okay. Hello. Okay, then it just exits. Okay, so what does this code look like? So I took a quick look at this file before I started the video, but I haven't done anything else. Again, mostly live. Like I said, I try to do these mostly live. So we have standard IO. So this is, if memory serves me correctly, this is standard input output. So a string length of 32. It looks like they're going to use that somewhere else. Normal string bin sh. So I don't know, starting your shell maybe or something. What is set v buff? So this looks like it's standing. Okay, so it's setting the. Does v stand for virtual buffer? Okay, let's ask. What does set v buff do? So it looks like it's standing the. It looks like this is the buffers we're going to use for standard input. So that's text coming out, or text coming in from the keyboard, text going out, and then error text is treated separately. So you can have two types of outputs. The buffer for a file stream. Okay, so what are the arguments? Stream. Okay, so we're saying standard in. We're buffering that to null. I wonder what that means. And the mode, we're going to have to look at what that is. And the size, okay. A pointer to the buffer to be used is null. The function will allocate a buffer to be the specified size. Okay, so we have full buffering. Okay, so it's, I think it'll just buffer the entire contents. It won't buffer one line at a time. And this is the size of the buffer is 0. So we're not really buffering anything. The size of 0 for, yeah, so we're not really buffering anything, I don't think. Okay, and so this is just hello, howdy gamers. Okay, I'll be nice. Here's so that's the address. Okay, so that's the function pointer to this there. I'm assuming that's going to be useful in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so we allocate but what is this? Curly braces null. But we allocate a buffer of 32. And then we allocate a buffer of 124. Set up, okay, we set up our buffers. We call hello. 124, we get our input from standard in. Which is a fancy way of doing strings. In C. And then we print out whatever buffer we got, and then we write out the normal string, and then we return 0. And then these are just, like, this is the binary here. This is going to be a binary, okay. So, what does this code do in C? And then we have a char blah 32 equals null. Declares an array of 32 pointers. Oh, yeah, right. Is that really 32 pointers? The null initializer sets the first element of the array to null and the rest of the elements to 0, which is equivalent to null for pointers. Oh, is this just initializer? Is it does initialize all the values in an array to null. Okay. Oh, okay, so they're just initializing everything. Oh, okay, but this is an array of buffers. Oh, I'm assuming if we... What happens to all strings? Nothing. Do we have to get over... Do we have to add more than 32 strings? Is that going to break it? Or does this have to do with the way things end up on the stack, maybe, the order? Okay, so... Where's my... Okay, ones that we put in a really long string. Doesn't matter. Don't think it will, because it's caps it at 1024. We'll just see. Yeah, it just spits it out. Okay. So we need... Is it always the same? No, it's always going to be a slightly different address. F gets, so the buffer 1024 standard input. Okay, so what does set vbuff do again? Stream buffer, the point of the buffer to be used. The function will allocate a buffer, so it's going to allocate a buffer of 0. And it's going to buffer the entire thing. So why this is, I'm assuming this is the problem. Like, why would you create a buffer of size 0 for set v buff, not set v but. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there is no buffering. This line disables buffering. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have. We really don't have a buffer. It doesn't fill anything up. As soon as something comes in, it comes right back out. So what is if we? Okay. So how did I solve these other ones? So if I look at here. Right, okay, this was a problem with the format string. Okay, so that's the format string, but this one I want, maybe, is there an F? I'm assuming I want to somehow print off the buffer. Where's the flag in this at all? I have no idea where the flag is. Do I want to overwrite what this is? Maybe I need to create a buffer. Buff is this. So how would I, because it tells me where the set vbuff address is, but how would I abuse that? Oh, I think I can overwrite at 1024. I think I can make that a little bigger. Let's, I think some of these I created a script, Python script. Yeah. Okay. So let's do that here. Does fgets? Okay. How does fgets work? Does it? No, don't install a Python extension. How does fgets work? Reads this line. Oh, and it does do n minus 1 characters are read, or when the new line characters are read, or the end of file is whichever comes first. Okay. Oh no, I really don't know what to do here. Okay, let's take a look at the hint. Let's see if there's a hint. Yeah, there's a way. How do I how do I do that? Is there a way to change? Is there a way to change what a function points to? You just pass in the buffer, put it in there, and then print it, and then you print the normal string. I don't know what's normal string. So I can't put it really long because this will truncate it. But this will only load 123. FKits is pretty smart. But yeah, it must have to do with the printf problem again. So if I go look, okay, format string 0. I think format string 1 is the one I had a lot of problems with. Right, it did this %x thing. I could find some of the flag. Oh, which prints long handles as a binaries. Okay, so this was 64-bit. Okay, well, let's try putting this in. Okay. Maybe this. Okay. Right, so we know where the set buffer is up there. Right, so we kind of did this. I wonder if we could do the same kind of attack here. So if we look at the payload, how did I run that? Okay, well, let's just try this. Let's create a new file. All right, let's put that in here. Okay, so let's Python 3. Oh, I have to go to format string 3. Python 3 payload. Okay, let's just see what this does. So not a lot there. Can I overwrite? Is this where the flag is in this all strings? Maybe that's where the flag is. So I want to print that out. But that's a pointer. Again, it's a pointer to a string. So I have to... Do I have to clobber all of those to point... Oh, okay. How can I use printf to override a function where a function points to? I wonder. I'm always scared because hopefully it just doesn't just solve it. Yeah, format string secure, right? So if you go watch my other format string videos, you'll probably see where I read some of the documentation about this. To exploit this, oh right, okay. So these are what is %n? So this will print off the address. This is going to. Oh, okay. So then that, I think that tells us how far up the stack we have to climb, right? So how do we know? Explain, is it legal? Yeah, of course. Okay. So then I can point. So instead of normal string, I want to output the all strings. Hopefully it's just the first one. Oh, is that what I need to do? Okay, what time is it? I do have to host a weekly dev chat here. Okay, so normal string is here. So how did I, so if I go look here, so this read the contents of memory, basically. Using swap Indianness. Okay, let's see if I can. I don't see. All right, now I have to. No, here we are. So, the first thing it's going to do is allocate this. These are empty buffers, so it's not going to do anything. It's going to have this string. These are all zeros. What happens if we... All right, let's see. I don't want that. I want this. Did that work? Let's see. Oh, there we go. It doesn't seem to give us anything too... Oh yeah, it's definitely a 64-bit, I think, because these match. Like these are pointers to something. Let's see. Let's try CyberChef and see what these say. Let's see what these memories. Whoops. Memory is. CyberChef. And then we want to swap. guess we can make that bigger. There we go. What did I do? I swapped. Eight true. Shows the key. Okay, that's looked like I had to do more than just swap the Indianness, but oh, then from hex. Okay. And then from hex. I don't see anything useful, so maybe those are all function pointers. Do I have to keep going up the stack? Like I have to find... So it's telling me the address of set buffer is this? Is this the... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then these... Oh, this one's a 1. I didn't notice that. Oh, okay. Let's see. Take this. That doesn't really change anything. That's interesting that it's a 1. Why would it be a 1? That I don't know. Okay, so we have... So we're outputting the buffer or outputting normal string. So if we can get to normal string, we could... So I need to call... Let's try a bigger payload. I'm just... try 64. Oh, actually, we want this one. Pretty sure. Let's clear that. Okay, there's our payload. Oops. Oh, what's going on? Okay, let's try that again. Oh, did I lose my instance? Oh, yeah. Maybe I lost my instance there. Okay. So there we go. there's the payload. In this case, it's 53107. No, 017. Sorry about that. Okay, and then okay, we got a little bit more. Oh, these are all the same. That's different, but this one, oh really? Are those all the same? Let's see. So if I go up here, yes, there. Everything will line up a little nicer. Maybe just reach the top of the stack and there's nothing else to print. Oh, maybe that's the 32. Okay, so we have... How do I print off that location? Like, this is the actual memory, but I want the... I want to print off this, the value in this string. Okay, let's see if this says anything. I doubt this says anything at all, but... Oh, that's my input buffer right there. Oh, okay, that's the AA. Oh, okay, I got all the way up to my own input buffer there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many empty ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 30. 1, 2, 33 empty ones. And there's just one at 0, 1. Okay, so if I go look, here's the address of the set buffer. Okay, so if I went up, as I went up the stack, whoops, where'd we go? Okay. This is the start of my buffer here. So that's the start of this buff, which is 1024. And before that was all these all strings. So that's must be all this stuff. And then before that is, I don't know what this 1 is. Are the 3 ones before that? Are these buffers here? Standard in, standard out, standard error? Here's the address of set buff in libc. So it gave us the address of that. So I need to call. What time is it? Okay, I still got time. So %n. So %x prints off the variable. %n, I think, does that set it? In this example, %n writes the number of characters into the variable count. To write arbitrary values to memory. Okay, that's what I found out. You have to input these %n to write to the specific address. So I could change, I know the address of set buff v. I don't know, what happens if I change that? So do I really just need to do like a %n, comma, like this? To exploit this. Okay, let's do this. Exploit %n in printf. Excuse me. Oh, of course, right off the Stack Overflow. All right, that's really tiny. Let's make that bigger so everyone can see it. It's possible to use printf to format parameter to read data you can read. Yeah, we can read off the stacks. That part I get. Okay, writing. Printf. Blah, 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 blah. You've overwritten some values. The number of bytes written before the %n specifier was encountered. Oh, okay. So I have to put this before. Wait. What's this program do again? Main. This is how you print correctly the text. Oh, okay, so just reading from the argument. Printf. Okay. There's this. This is the one I read before, I think. Oh, interesting. Okay. You can, so let's get to the reading from the stacks, what we did last time, writing to the stack. Let's take another example. Target variable, okay. The number of characters insofar as stored in integer int. You need to remember two things. You control the input, you can specify position on the stack using simple %n. Oh, okay, we use % to write the... It seems that the target pointer is the 23rd argument. This one? No, A, C. Oh, there it is. The 23rd we want to replace. Break code. Right, yeah, writing that will be tricky. So, write the value 100. You don't want to do, because it'll write. Oh, man, oh man, maybe I bit off more than I can chew. Okay, so if we look at this, okay, how did I say this was? We had this set up here. Here. So, there's our AA. This is the start of this buffer here, just the 1024. Yeah, before that must be this. Okay, and then before that is 3 things. Oh, we got normal string in here. How does that work its way in there. I'm assuming the next three are these. How do things get put on the stack? I'm not sure. All strings. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh, we got an extra one for some reason. Okay. I wonder if that AA is throwing us off too. Let's... Okay. So if we do this without the AA... Right, and this is our start of our string. Oh yeah, hence why this is repeated over and over and over, because that's our string. Okay, so that's so how do I okay, so what I want to write. Oh, geez, I got to go right over here. I need to write. Normal string. Because it tells me the address of set buffer. Okay, I'm still not 100% sure what to do here. Change what a function points to. Brute force it, yeah. Okay, so we could do this $P. That prints off a pointer, I think. Okay, let's move this over here. Let's play around a little bit with this for me to understand. Whoops, I wanted... sorry, wrong one. I wanted... So we do 4 A's. And then /$P. So A. It doesn't quite... I can't get the $p to work for some reason. Like in these nice examples. Oops. %32. Does percent... Yeah, that prints out the contents of the pointer, I think. Okay. How do I print off the contents of a pointer? Oops. Using %p in printf. Oh, it just prints the address. Prints the address stored at the pointer. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. So how would I... So I have this set vbuff. Tells me what that is. Can I just replace it with all strings? Okay, so let's try. How do they print off the address for that? Use %p. Why is that hard to say? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to abandon ship here. Oh, why did I pick this one? I just randomly picked it. So you can see my knowledge of C is not great, especially for hacking. Okay, but I think what I need to do is what is the normal string? Let's just make a bigger payload. Like it can't be that big. Like this is. It's only going to read that many. That's how big this buffer can be. It's got to be 1024 and then past that. Does normal string this first one? Okay, how do I, using printf, how do I print the string? Print a string from a pointer. Oh, just percent F. S. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like 2% S is interesting. 1, it's fine with. 2, it croaks. What is our... Is it this one? Is it literally that one? So if we did percent X, 2, 3, and then percent S? No. 16 LLX. I don't know what the difference between those is. So if we did say this many to start with. Oops. Do. Okay, so if we did percent S, it's null. Okay. Let's try one more. Still null. Thought I got to my string by then. Oh, and then it crashed hard. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't... do I dare post this even though it's... I guess I probably should, because I keep saying you get to see me fail, so I fail horribly. So if you know how to solve this, please let me know. I would love to... I'll have to think about this, but I'm pretty sure instead of printing off the normal string, I'm assuming I want to print off this all strings. So I have to replace... Okay, this is all set up. Like it gives me the address for this. So do I need to replace... Oh, do I replace the address of set buffer? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Sorry, this is a big failure. Like I said, it's mostly live. So if you have a suggestion for me to solve this, let me know. Yeah, send me an email to, just drop stuff on the ground there, ask@SaturdayMP.com, or leave comments down below. If you like watching people fail and think other people would like watching it struggle, you can share this video, like and subscribe and all the things. You know, it helps with the YouTube algorithms. If you didn't find this useful, I thought it was a big waste of time, you can also let me know. Send, constructive criticism. Useful constructive criticism is always appreciated. Just don't be mean. There's enough meanies in the world and the internet. You don't need to be another one. Just be a nice person. All right, so thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I will catch you next time where maybe I'll have the solution to this. Okay.